Hello YouTube, Robin Hood Bricks here, and guess what? It's Brick Haul O'Clock with another package from bricklink.com. Right, I think this should be a pretty good order. Not as big as some of the ones in the past, and this has come from the UK. So, let's get it open. And we've got all sorts of colourful bits. Looks very neatly packed in bags, which is nice, and a little envelope for some stickers. So let's start there. In no particular order. Right, this is a sticker sheet from the Queen Whatever's Not So Evil Space Palace. That's set 70838. And this was quite a cheap one, actually. I didn't want much of this. It has got some interesting gold squares that I could use pretty much anywhere. But I wanted it for the large mobile phone, because I kind of thought that could become a mobile phone shop sign, potentially. I might need two if I wanted to make it double-sided. But yeah, that fits on a 2x4 tile, so I think that could be quite useful. Who knows, these pattern ones and these control panels might be useful as well in the future, who knows. Then I've got another one. Now this is a very small one from a friend's set. Those wood ones might be useful, but the main reason I bought it was these two here, which are to go on a snowboard. Not a skateboard, weirdly. I mean, if you look at that set, 41363, Mia's Forest Adventures, you see that it is actually a snowboard, but it kind of is on wheels. So I don't know if that's sort of an attempt at a weird skateboard. And those stickers kind of look like they're on a yellowish orange background, but then they're actually put on a lime snowboard. Anyway, that's one more for the collection, because obviously I collect surfboards, snowboards, skateboards, all sorts. Yeah, it's part of my illness with collecting Lego. Now this one I wanted for the TV piece, which is quite interesting, with a very sort of anxious looking newscaster on it. But even more than that, for this kind of two-player game type arcade machine screen. It's very wide, being a 2x4 tile sort of sticker. But that's from the latest Avengers Tower Battle Set, 76166. And if I'm going to make loads more arcades in the future, I thought that could be one of them, because it kind of looks like a two-player game. And with it being 4 studs wide, I suppose you could actually have two people playing each other on that, on a sort of a beat-em-up type game. Yeah, so that could work really well, actually. Then a police set, which I actually got all of the pieces I wanted when I did a Bricks and Pieces order way earlier in the year. But the set 60242, Police Highway Arrest, also had some quite cool stickers. So I got Duke Detain, but look, we've got a number plate Detain here, so I've got to use that. And then there's this black one with a bulldog on it, which I really like as well. So, and that can go on a safe. So I can use almost all of those stickers, and that was a really cheap sheet as well. So very glad to have that. Then this is a Newbury Subway one. And this has got loads of controls on it, broken clock, all sorts of stuff like that. Now, I've already got this sheet on another haul, but what I wanted it for was the number 30T, which I'm planning to use on my new subway train when I do that. But also, I've got this Boo to Ghosts skateboard sticker, and that went on a purple skateboard. So I can put that straight on there and have another skateboard with sticker added to my collection. So, yeah, good planning. Then this one. Now, this one's got some fantastic stickers. It's from the 60258 Tuning Workshop. And it was the most expensive of all these sheets by quite a way. These were all like sort of 30, 40, maybe 50p. This one was about £1.70. But after I made the decision that I wasn't going to buy this set, I thought I'd get the stickers, because I can make a cracking advert out of the used car sticker and the offer one. And then we've got the Jowls sticker for a doghouse. And even this one with adverts on, and this lovely car calendar. I can use all of those. So really looking forward to using that. In fact, the Treads tuning sticker itself could be a rather good ad. I could even buy one of those large wheels. In fact, I'm certain I've already got one of those large wheels. to make into an advert that would be matching the sign that's in that set. So all very good. Right, this looks like a very interesting bag to start with used stickered pieces in it. And these were two that were part of the reason why I chose this vendor, because they're both pretty hard to get stickers from the large red roller coaster, set 10261. So I've already got these because I've got that roller coaster, but what fairground doesn't need more than one map? And I really like this map because it's got most of the rides on, like the carousel that I've got, like the Ferris wheel that I've got, and like the roller coaster that I've got. So we want that. So we need more than one map. And just like we need more than one map, we want more than one of those measure up signs to see if minifigures can ride the ride. And I'm really relieved to see that both of those stickers are absolutely fantastic. That one will probably need moving using my patented hot tea technique. But the other one is perfectly positioned and in great condition. So those two are fantastic and they'll augment my park. Another skateboard. This one is black. This was actually only available in one set, 70642, Kilo versus Samurai X, which is a Ninjago set from 2018. It didn't have any stickers on it in that set, so I'll have to just use it without as well. But it was unique to that set. I mean, it'd almost fit one of those, wouldn't it? And since I've got two of those, maybe I should put one on black and one on purple. Same pattern, but different colour. Could work. So yeah, I'm glad to have that. It's part of my skateboard collection. Got a couple of orange juice cartons or juice boxes. Don't have many of those, but if I'm going to have a supermarket, I'll need some stock, so they're good. Got a couple of these. No parking signs. Tow away zone. I've already got a couple of these, but you can see they show the back of a car being towed away by the back of a tow truck. And that one looks like it needs repositioning. That one looks about right, but they're in good condition, so that's fine. Those were only in one set as well, which was another one of those awesome Tiny Turbo sets from 2010. This one was 8198 Ramp Crash, and that's the set I got the Carl's Cargo signs from, and those poison barrels and all sorts. So really look out for those sets. They're great. This is kind of a painting, I'm thinking, of, well, an alleyway with some bins in it and stuff. It was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles painting, probably done by, which one did the painting? Was it Michelangelo who liked to do the painting? I mean, they're all named after painters after all. But this one was from set 79103, Turtle Lair Attack, where it was on an easel. And that's a set that I've already featured a lot of my hauls. Actually, I've got virtually all the panels from that as part of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles scene. Then we've got a couple of signs, triangular sort of warning signs, and these stickers, are they printed? No, they're stickers, and they've got kind of a electricity bolt on them, and they were on a fence to represent that it was an electrified fence, and I think that's what I'm going to use it for, an electrified fence. They were part of a Dino set, 5887, Dino Defense HQ, which is a very cool set indeed, in my opinion. I've had bits from it before. I can never work out whether that one's supposed to keep the dinosaurs out of the enclosure or to trap them in, but it looks a bit flimsy either way, if you ask me. Then a few more of those hinge joint pieces, which I need for those undersea creatures that I'm doing, and some glow-in-the-dark tail pieces, kind of dinosaur tails, but they're really good. I haven't really charged that very well, but nonetheless, they're really good at glowing in the dark when you charge them with some light. So that'll be useful. These are always useful as my pavements, just to go around corners and around bits of street furniture. Got some of these Friends flowers because they're a bit different. So we've got some sort of, I always think of that as buttercup sort of shaped, but it's a red one, and buttercups in yellow as well. Then we've got a couple of those butterflies, which you can stick on a stalk as well for a flower, in red and yellow. And they're good just to break up a section of flowers. I always think if you use the yellow one, you should use it with flowers that aren't very yellow, and then it shows up really well. And then I've actually got a little pink butterfly here, and this one's actually different. It's on one of those tiny little sticks. So I could put that either on one of those sort of bracelet flower pieces where it will fit quite well, like I did on my climbing flower at my hospital, or something similar to that. It can also be in someone's hair, but I don't think I'll be doing that. It looks a bit weird if you have a butterfly sticking on the side of somebody's head, if you ask me. Then the minifigure. I have to change the skin tone on this because he's flesh tone, yellow him up. But the reason why I really got him was for this wonderful torso, where he's got this red waistcoat and a red dicky bow. So he was actually the commentator in a Speed Racer set, 8161 Grand Prix race. And he's up there in the booth on that set. And yeah, so I can ignore the face really because that's going to not be there. But I thought that sort of torso would be absolutely perfect in my casino as a croupier, as in one of the dealers who sort of controls the games on behalf of the house. Now, unfortunately, obviously, my casino is very hard to see. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's one of the earliest videos I did, Casino. It's really good, but you can't see it because it's on the additional top floor of my Grand Emporium and Casino. So check that out. And I suppose I'll swap him into there, but then you won't be able to see him. But hey-ho, I'll know he's there. While we're on minifigures, here's another one. Now this one's a Pirates of the Caribbean one, and I've seen a couple of those films, but not all of them. And this guy's called Hadras. I think I remember this guy. He was on the Flying Dutchman, and he's from the set 4183, The Mill. And the reason why I liked him, well, it's kind of obvious, really, isn't it? He's covered in sea life, so he can be somebody who's maybe helping the Lobster King under the water in my under the sea setup. But I just love the fact that he's got this shell as a hairpiece, which I can either keep on him or just give to make a little snail sort of creature. And although he looks very happy, he also looks very sort of washed up and dead. So that's really good. Oh, and the back of his head's fantastic. So maybe I should take the shell off. I mean, look at that. Yep. So he looks like a very decaying body, just like he is in that film where he's kind of a zombie. I don't know if he's really a zombie, but you know what I mean. Kind of undead in some way. Now, here we come on to the other reason why I chose this vendor. For the parts of the Basilisk, which is part of a Harry Potter set. 4730 Chamber of Secrets from 2002. And he fits together like this. He's got wonderful patterning all the way down. Now, this isn't the whole basilisk. There was another body piece that was on the back here, and then a couple of tail pieces, so he was like way long. But this guy didn't have all of the pieces, and I'm very happy with that, actually, because I only really want the front bit, because I thought that this could be part of my undersea thing. And imagine he's coming out of a big cave, so imagine my fist there is a big cave, and he's just sort of coming out as if to sort of attack or grab a big fish or some people or a diver or something like that. And I've actually brought some bits with me just because I knew he was coming. So he can have some bright yellow eyes. Now, the original had some glow-in-the-dark colour teeth that were made out of dagger pieces, but they are ridiculously expensive to get. So I just thought I'd put in some conventional great big fangs instead. So you can fit those into his upper jaw. Get them the right way around. And I thought these would look just as vicious, even if they didn't glow in the dark. But I mean, they're about £10 or something each for a tiny little piece of plastic. Absolutely crazy. But that looks all right. It looks a bit teethy, I must say. Yeah, tell me if you can think of a better piece to use for a tooth than that. I don't want to use the really small horn pieces because they're a bit too small. But yeah, that looks kind of vicious. At least that will stand out when he's sort of built into a rock face with a cave, like I say. Yeah. So I'm really happy with him. So you can go with Hadras over there. Little bits. Little plant bits. Oh, so those were the bits that I was talking about that could take that pink butterfly. So you get something like that. Put a butterfly on it. Obviously, you could use a coloured one. And well, it's not quite long enough, actually. Tell a lie. Maybe it'll have to go on someone's hair. But you can do that with the flowers with stems. So I'm surprised that doesn't fit. Maybe that doesn't work either. Oh well. So we've got some more plant pieces, one of those shoe pieces, very good. And lots of different plates. I don't know if any of these are of interest. Lots of black ones for my new subway train, I believe. Lots of grey ones, I think, for my big Power Functions building that's kind of top secret, but will be coming probably after Halloween now, sadly, just because of the time it's going to take to do. Here's a very dirty yellow panel, but that'll clean up. It's got a Dino sticker on. It's actually from the same set as those electricity symbol signs. I'm probably going to take that off, actually. That's not why I bought the panel. I bought it for the panel itself, though it is a bit used, a bit scratched. I don't know if you can see that. But up here it's a bit grubby as well. But I'm hoping that'll clean up because I just want it for its yellowness. What else have we got in here? Oh, I remember buying that now. Yeah, I bought a Darth Vader's head. You're going to ask me why. I have no idea. I thought it'd be quite funny. It was about £1. That figure that it comes off is 75111, Darth Vader. And that character looks a bit sort of pin-headed, really. I think his neck's kind of too long. It looks a bit funny, but the head itself is quite good fun. Maybe it could be the sign of a comic book store or something like that. Yeah, don't really know. Ideas, please. Ideas for that. It doesn't have to go in my city. It's quite good fun anyway. I've got loads of these slopes. Now, I didn't buy them for the stickers they've got on them. They're actually all stickers from the set 76000, Arctic Batman versus Mr. Freeze. So I'll be taking these stickers off. I'll probably put them onto an old sticker sheet just in case I ever need them in the future for something that needs loads of sort of yellowy red chevrons. I've got one of, complete with very long, disgusting hair. Thank you. Yuck. That's going straight in the bin. Yeah. One of those. Give that an extra wash as well as my hands. And then I've got one of these lampposts in black as well. So I'm planning to use the black lamppost as, guess what? A lamppost, yep. In my Apollo Alley. So I've got those two sort of old, sort of antique sort of style lamps. So I thought that this could be the post that's holding up that to make a double-sided one of those. And then maybe I'll put it at the street end of that, or maybe at the where Nocturne Alley is. I don't know. But that's for that. That's that bag. Loads of tiles. Ah, yes. So all of the 4 long tan ones, of which there should be quite a few, are for the window ledges of a new build. Then I've got lots of dark blue ones, which are going to be part of an undersea base. I can tell you that, I think. And a few grey ones, which I may have just bought because I never have enough. And then an absolutely huge bag. Am I going to empty it all out? Yep. This stresses some people out when I just have a very sorted set of pieces and then pull them out. But I'm going to. There we go. Loads and loads of jumper plates, 1x2s, mainly in grey, which I'm going to use to offset windows in a building, and some in dark red as well. And they're for my Power Functions building. I'm going to wash all these pieces anyway, so it doesn't matter when I mix them up because they'll all get mixed up in the wash, and then I will separate them afterwards and put them in bags by project. Right, but that is it. That is your lot. But a very good order. I think you can see why I chose this vendor now. The stickers were kind of an afterthought, but were very useful. The really good things were the basilisk, which I think is going to make a really good scene in my undersea setup. These roller coaster 2 signs, which I'm very happy to get, and a few other little pattern pieces here and there, plus 2 minifigures. Pretty good haul, if you ask me. Well, I think that was a pretty good haul. As usual, I've got really good pieces for my undersea stuff, which aren't going to be used for absolutely ages, so that's a bit frustrating. But I've got a lot of very vital small parts for projects that I've got planned coming up in the near term as well as lots of stickered and decorated pieces for use all over the city to brighten it up. So, really looking forward to using these. So as always, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe for more awesome LEGO videos. And next time on Robin Hood Bricks, I think we'll be finishing the old town, hopefully, doing the last of the integration of the Diagon Alley set into Brick Nottingham with its changes and all the rest of it, and maybe populating some people around the area as well. So, see you then!